right, hope you're having a great Friday. So we've got this guy lit. Using a big hat right now, ventilator. It's kind of for a shade. And this is the brother that I finished. So, these are kind of just did the best we can with what parts we have. This one here I had to finish re-epoxying it, and we didn't have a fuel cap. I'm not going to pay $30+ with shipping, $35, maybe $40 of sales tax for a fuel cap. I was able to get this one for $10 with shipping. I just didn't have this piece, so actually I just used a poly fitting, and just gonna paint it silver, maybe put a little cap on it. But yeah, it seems to work fine. You can unscrew it, pump it up, screw it back in. It's a fine thread. It works just perfect. So we made a handle very similar to this one, except I used actually a different old hammer axe handle. So the cut off this piece, the remaining piece is going to be for a stubby axe, so nothing's wasted. And so this little piece right here, we had got this from a parts lot. I bought it. These big hats I just borrowed from Two Lanterns. I actually have to buy 2 used ones. I like them, so I think we're going to just buy. The only problem with them is that they don't protect from the wind, so I'd have to make little adapters so I could put some glass or wire. Probably I would actually do is just use a wire mesh to protect, a little bit protect from the wind. I think that's most economical. When you start buying the glass globes, it all adds up. So it's like here we're trying to do everything on the budget the best we can. So anyway, I've got some mantles on here. I didn't probably twist them the right way. I twist them, get them twisted a little bit. I know they look long, but they are what it is. They are what they are. They'll shrink down. Let's light them up here. And we're going to heat up the generator over here. And we're going to try to light it up. I already got it pressurized here, pumped up. Now keep in mind, this thing is one here is I bought the font and this font together. They didn't have any of these. They didn't have the assembly on them or handles, nothing. It was just font with the fuel caps. The fuel caps, I use them on other lanterns, and then I used leftover ones for this, and then I had to buy one for this. So actually probably what I'll do is, this one's a little bit better squared off. I'll probably take it with this piece and put them together and put the crummier ones together, and then maybe take the grinder and grind it so I can be able to put a wrench on it. Somebody had, can round it off over the years. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. But yeah, these are kind of like sisters. I mean, like I say, I'm not into 100% perfection. Now this one, the reason it sits higher is because it's got this attachment on it for glass, pretty globe and everything. So yeah. This right here, we'll do something to make it look pretty. But you can see where these were electrified. Somebody electrified, they drilled the side here and drilled up and then fed the wires up through the fuel tube. So I had to go and grind down some screws, cut them off to make them stubby screws, thread them in, to seal it. And then this one, the seams were just fine. And then obviously buff these out. This one I still have to buff it out. I think I might have buffed, no, this one I think I had done with Brasso. This one I just buffed out. So this one I got to buff out on the wheel. And somebody had given me a tip to not Brasso cold rolled steel, cold rolled brass, because it sucks out the zinc and everything and weakens it and all. So it's like, yeah, that's good advice. More use that Brasso for more like snaps and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna put this on the buffing wheel and get this buffed up tomorrow. But yeah, it's working pretty good. I gotta also take some of that coating that I have, diamond coat, and diamond coat this one. We'll do that. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Not too bad. But yeah, a little bit of perseverance and work, and got a little leak right there. Yep, got a little fuel leak. I'll bring you right back. Let's see if I can tighten that down just a little bit. All right. Well, I just tightened that down just a little bit. Seems like we're fine now. We're dry. So, yeah, this I had this one. This didn't come with a knob. I had to take my had left over. That's okay. You know, I realize that our world is full of many imperfections. There is nothing perfect in this world. And so with my lanterns, I realize that every one of them is unique and individual, and it has its own little imperfections. So we accept those. We accept them as the way they are. I just have that one just gravity feed holding it on. This one I got a little screw, but it's just a little lower. That's okay. They certainly do a difference, but I'm going to use I think we're going to go with a little wire mesh on these. I'll get some wire mesh tomorrow from Home Depot, make some little wire mesh to go on these, so that way when they go out, the wind's not going to blow away and wreck the mantles. As you can see, they're already getting a little bit. It's not really too windy today, but let's put this down here. Put this in my pocket here. But these would really be like kind of like brothers. They're both similar, but unique to themselves. Pretty good. This one. You can see the and then this one. So this is an older one. And this one is probably a newer one because it's more blocky. I'm just gonna take a guess. This one's probably more like late 30s, maybe early 40s, something like that. I'm just guessing. And then this one looks like it's probably very would be fitting for this particular font, I'm guessing. But yeah. These lamps are really dependable. I mean, when you just gently heat up the generators, as long as nothing's plugged up, they light up and they work very, very good. They're extremely dependable. I almost think that they definitely are a decorative in their own right, but with practicality. Especially, I've seen a lot of people, they have one of these in their house and it's full of fuel, and they keep it if the power goes out, and then they'll light it up. But in the meantime, when there's power and stuff, it's just a decorative lamp. So that's best of both worlds right there. I'm not one to keep a lamp filled with fuel inside my house. Now my garage, yeah, better outside, but I do have a few in there, a little bit of fuel in them, but it is like a sealed container, so I guess it's okay. And I release all the pressure outside, so they're not pressurized. But inside the house, like, I don't know. I got kids, so I might just maybe have in the garage, and I can grab one and you know, light them up if we need to. But there is something really to say about with white gas compared to kerosene. Now, people might disagree with me, but the white gas, to me, it's like if they're burning correctly and clean, there really isn't any smell. But with kerosene, I always smell something. It's like my wife, the same thing. It's like I always smell the kerosene burning. It don't really bother me so much, but it bothers me. It bothers my wife. So just gonna use white gas. I follow some different Coleman sites on Facebook. I saw a couple people. They had gotten Coleman gas at their Walmart, and they were marked clearance. One was like $5, and the other one was like what was it? $13 or something. Something like that. Maybe not clearance, but one was marked down to 13, whatever. Here it's like they sell my Walmart. Go drive about, I don't know, 10 miles or so, 12 miles, maybe 15, in another adjoining little town. They sell the Crown gas and they sell the Coleman gas, but they both go exactly the same price. And I think they're about, what are they going for now? I'm thinking 15 or 18 bucks. I forgot which one. I think about maybe $14.95. So yeah, it's still okay. I've seen where people are making videos or on how to make your own white gas, and it's like, I don't know. I'm not looking to distill white gas from regular pump gas. Yeah, I think it's not worth it for pay a few more bucks. It's not like I use a massive amount of this stuff, but it would be nice if it was a little bit cheaper, but it's not. We're in an expensive world these days. Anyway, let's see how okay, those are working good. That one's a little more funkier. This one seems more straightforward. A little bit more straightforward. All right. Well, we're going to end it here for now. And God bless you. And hope you have a great Friday evening and a weekend. All right. Take care.